Before we get on to the current story, you were killed off in 2017, weren't you?
That's right, yeah.
We thought you were.
Yeah.
So he was away.
Yeah. In the Ukraine.
In the Ukraine, and then oh my God, he's been lost.
Yeah. It was a strange one, that, because obviously I knew that I was coming back the next week, but it was all over the press that I was gone and been killed off. So I had to try and keep that secret. And
what
Your
about
family didn't believe you, did they?
That was the problem, was that my mum and dad actually didn't believe that I told them that I was staying, and they were like, well, it's just been on screen.
You're definitely not. And also, did you get job offers for other things because of the production?
It was nice to see if things would come in for me or not. Nothing. There were a few things, so it wasn't too bad.
It's quite a nice little insight.
Not everyone's got that luxury to find out what it's like, kind of, life after Corrie. So
that brief moment. Well, of course, you did come back, and with a vengeance.
For good reason. So what's going to happen? Because obviously Anna, his mother, wrongly sentenced, as we just said there, to 5 years in prison. How is he going to get his revenge? Because Phelan, I mean, he's kind of the ultimate bad guy, really. He's been around for ages and he's succeeding at being bad. So what's he going to do? Is it going to be you that's going to bring him
I hope so, yeah. I think Gary and Nicola have concocted a plan to kind of infiltrate Phelan's life, really. So Gary's got a job now working on the mill with Phelan because he thinks that he's hiding something. So now I'm going to try and find out kind of what he is hiding down there. And that's kind of going to run for the next couple of months as I try and find out what's happening.
Yeah. So that's still got a couple of months to run.
Yeah, a while, yeah.
Because there has been criticism that this has been going on a bit long now.
Yeah. I think all I can say on the matter is that the viewing figures are up kind of higher than they have been for a lot of years. So I think if people are switching off, then people are switching on as well for this, and it's got people talking about it, hasn't it?
And he's a great villain.
He's amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
And when he's gone, I think people will really miss him. I think people like to complain about stuff sometimes, but actually it is gripping, and you do want to know. You want to see him get his revenge even more so. And
like I said, people are talking about it, and that's what Coronation Street want, isn't it? So it's definitely caused,
So Debbie Rush, who played your mum for, was it 9 years that you were working on the show?
Yeah,
that must be weird.
It's 10 years this year, yeah.
So that must be weird coming to the show now that
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, she's like a second mum to me, really, because you spend so much time together. And so I think I'm the last original Windass standing now, if I can say that on morning TV.
And are we allowed to say that she's gone, or could she?
Yeah, no, she's gone. Yeah.
So even in 5 years' time after she gets out.
I'd love her to come back one day, and obviously maybe try and help bring Phelan down if that's possible, but yeah.
5 years later, I'm not sure any of us can wait that long.
As far as the story's concerned, obviously, then in that case, because she's gone, Debbie is gone, we know that that's not a plot line, that that regardless of what happens between you two, she's going to stay in Old Chokey.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not sure it's set in stone yet how Phelan's demise is going to happen. I know that it's kind of this is the beginning of the end, shall we say? I know I'm allowed to say that, but I think we've got a few more months to run on it yet.
And looking at your face there, he's getting himself into some scrapes. We had the bouncers after the strip club thing with Bethany.
He got proper battered then.
I did, yeah. It's funny because Gary used to be the one giving out the beatings, and now I seem to be the one that's kind of getting the beatings.
We can't really show at this time of
what happened with that. Yeah, it was brutal.
The full thing, but this is you sort of after it. How long were you in makeup?
It was probably about 45 minutes a day, probably, because obviously I've got to keep these sorts of injuries on for
a while,
for kind of 2 or 3 blocks, which is maybe a month for us.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got to get in early and kind of have the injuries applied.
And we know that you've been in makeup recently for some more facial injuries. So you were in a full-on plaster cast of your whole face. I think we've got an image of this, actually.
Picture,
Here we go. So we can assume that on the cards there is something quite major.
A porridge fight, yeah, that's it. With Phelan. That's how he dies.
Killed by porridge.
He might just be going on a spa day. They might just kind of make up.
I tell you what, it's really claustrophobic having that stuff kind of put over your face for probably about an hour. You've got to sit there and you can't move or open your eyes.
I wonder if that's a clue of what's going to happen.
In fact, while I was having it done, Simon Gregson, who plays Steve McDonald, came in with some clippers and was vibrating them on parts that maybe he shouldn't have been, trying to get me to move my face.
You can't move.
Yeah, I can't move.
That's so mean.
There we go.
And happy 2-year anniversary. Did you just have
it was yesterday.
Oh, don't.
No,
it was Monday. It was Monday.
It was Monday, sorry, yeah.
It was Rachel, and you did remember?
Yes, I did.
What did you do to celebrate?
We went down to the Cotswolds for a couple of days last week. We were child-free for the first time. So we left Archie with his grandma and granddad.
Oh, and he's gorgeous. How old is he?
He's 15 months now, yeah.
Oh,
there he is.
Oh,
yeah.
bless.
So he's keeping us busy. Hi,
Aren't
mate.
they?
I think he's watching with his mum. So.
Oh, hey, Archie.
Hello. Yeah, he's a big fan.
Well, well, we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. What happens?
We've got a double whammy, haven't we, tonight? 7:30 and 8:30.
There we go. Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.